Have you ever had a Minecraft project you were just so happy with? You work on the idea, how to execute it, how much fun it could be to do, your friends' reactions to it, thinking of that satisfying result at the end of the day, and then you just never really do it. Just lost in a sea of memories of projects you'll just probably never finish. I know the Minecraft player base has lots of artists, so I'm sure some of you are all too familiar with the feeling. But the first time I experienced it personally was playing the game. I feel comfortable saying that this is just another expression of a creative block. It's the feeling of getting stuck in a part of the creative process. I try to be careful when calling it that because it might just sound silly at first. When people talk about creative block, they're usually talking about more mainstream ways of expressing yourself, like illustration or writing, not the game where things like this get millions of views. Though if I can stand my ground for a moment here, it doesn't really matter if it's in a traditional way or not. Hell, it doesn't even matter if it's good or not. One way or another, I still use creative process to play the stupid little block game, and at the end of the day, I do end up expressing myself through it. But as I briefly mentioned before, it doesn't really matter how much I like playing the game, how much I idealize it, how much I like building things or hang out with my friends. Very often, playing it just feels like hitting a metaphorical head against a metaphorical wall. But why the hell does this happen to me? And how can I stop it? Well, here's how some WanderCraft people feel. So, have you felt creative block towards Minecraft before?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, lots of times.
Well, like, most of the time, it's because I'm, like, burnt out, and I've been doing, like, a lot of stuff all at once, like, really quickly, and I've just been, like, going at it for so long that I get, like, run out of steam, and I'm just like, you know what, I'm bored of this.
I know in this season especially, I had like sort of big plans, but I just lost sort of all motivation for them pretty soon into starting them.
And I stop, and then I don't want to hop on for like months.
Is there something that makes it different from regular art block to like creative block in Minecraft?
I guess not, because, like, to me, Minecraft is just like a canvas to create art in a different way, right? It's not so much a game in my mind as it is like a place to make art. Like, sure, you do play and there's a survival aspect to it, but
Yes.
the way I play is focused on building and creating things.
Minecraft, I tend to have blocks way longer than with my digital art. There's more of a grind to Minecraft, and I think that's also something that it happens for the block for it.
Yeah.
As a person who has not really played a lot of creative Minecraft, just in general, I feel like it's a little bit harder to just sort of doodle my way through my creativity block in Minecraft.
Do you have any ideas of what could be that first step, the first trigger of creative block? Do you feel it coming, or is it just a snap and you're in?
It's like just a snap, and then I'm gone.
I see.
But it could also do with like actual life things, like school, for example, or friends.
It's usually triggered by like a death or something in the game, which is difficult to predict, but like I'll be like playing pretty happily, having a little bit of motivation, and then I'll like die and lose all of my stuff, and all of that motivation just goes right down the drain. I'm like, damn, I now have like all of this other stuff I have to do before I can start doing the plans that I had before I can start building again. And
it's like difficult changing mindsets, right?
Yeah.
A lot of the times I can anticipate it coming on because, like, inspiration is cyclical. You're always gonna run out of inspiration at some point. Like, inspiration is not an infinite well. It will eventually dry out, and you have to wait for it to fill up again. So sometimes creative block is just your brain and body telling you that you need to take a break and, like, refill your well, I guess.
Do you have anything that helps you get out of a block?
Yeah. Whenever I take on projects with, like, friends and stuff, and I can help out, that always pulls me out of it. And I get motivated. Or even whenever I'm just, like, watching content creators, and they make all these cool things, like the WanderCraft. So many interesting builds on there, and just, whoa!
Yeah.
I want to do that!
The main way I get through it is not necessarily playing the game, but more just like talking about it and like thinking about it in my free time. So like just trying to spitball ideas of like what I could do. Just sort of just talking through that block has been pretty helpful. Learning about like how to do redstone and learning how to use all of the components of that have been a big part of starting motivation. Learning a new system of things that I can do has been very helpful in expanding my ideas of what are possible in the game.
That's also like why I feel like Minecraft creative block and just art creative block is so hand in hand, because they kind of happen from the same thing. You don't know how to do something, and you feel unmotivated about it, and you don't learn. You don't get on. You stop.
Yeah. You get blocked.
Yeah, you get blocked.
Having people to, like, encourage you to do more is very important for me, at least, because, like, I'm the type of person that won't really do something if it helps me to, like, encourage myself to do more when I know people are going to be witnessing what I'm doing. But also, watching other people do stuff, like, whether they're people I know or, like, just YouTubers and stuff, like, do their thing can, like, really get the inspiration going again.
Could be a little booster to that well you mentioned.
Absolutely, yeah. The well is a continuing metaphor.
Yeah.
For the interview, man.
That's great. I know what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was normal.
Yeah.
No, this is how it always works. Alright. Those are all the questions.
Yippee! I did it.
Let's go. Yeah.
Thanks, Chromium.
Yeah, thanks, Grim.
My right-hand man, always there for me.
Nice. Do you want to say anything else?
Fuck the police. I love Greenpeace. And smoke weed.
Okay, if you say so. I wasn't gonna do that, but now that you mentioned it,
I command thee.
that's probably a good idea, actually. I never thought of that. Simply put, creative block is a different experience for everybody. Our experience as casual Minecraft server, where a couple of morons just hang out, will absolutely be different than someone playing by themselves or who makes content and plays Minecraft for a living. But what I can say for certain, though, is that it was almost unanimous that having friends around can be the best motivation to create and have fun. That's what got me back playing more Minecraft than I have in a long time. If you see the build in the back, if you follow my channel for a little while, you know that I've been trying to make this western town for 2 entire seasons now. But I just would come to a halt and not touch it anymore. For reasons I just couldn't understand. But in the last 6 days, the last days of the season by the way, I got to hang out with my friends on the server and joke around and just enjoy someone else's company. And then all of a sudden this big scary project in my mind got mowed through almost twice as fast as I thought I was physically capable to do it. So if you're gonna take anything out of this video, please let it be this. Hang out with people you're fond of, having fun, and doing stuff together just might be what gives you that little push you need to get the creative satisfaction that you deserve. Be it through more traditional ways of art, or through stupid things like Minecraft, or whatever you want, really. I'm sorry I can't give you a definitive answer on how to get rid of that feeling. I still struggle with that myself. But I just really want to share some reflections on this matter. It sounds corny, but Minecraft is really important to me. And I suppose I can understand why a little bit better when I look at it as a way I can express myself. I wish I could just tell you how to always have friends around to hang out. Always have a server nice and active. I really wish I could tell you that, but as you get older, you get new responsibilities, and I'm sure some of you might remember a time, say during the pandemic, where all you do is be on the computer from the moment you wake up to the time you go to bed. I know I remember that. But as times change, you have to learn how to manage your time in more healthy ways. And unfortunately, that often means that you're getting less time to spend with your friends. But thankfully, that doesn't mean you can't have fun anymore. That you can't enjoy the game or the company of those friends anymore. Maybe you're just hitting some blocks and don't know how to get over them. And that's why I made this video. Maybe with this reflection, I can help you a little bit. And I swear that if I ever do find a way to keep a server with your friends active and healthy, I'll try to help with that as well. So, thank you if you listened thus far. I hope my little reflection here gets you to at least rethink a little bit the way you see the game or the way you see art, and how to avoid that little creative dread that everyone has to deal with in one point or another. Having fun is important to live a happy life, and I'm sure every single one of you deserve it. Yeehaw! Camel. Howdy.
Yo! Came in on a noble steed.
Cowboy moment. Come on, boys. Finally, I finished this fucking town, and it took months. Well, it took like 3 days. But in my mind, it took months. So yeah, let's look around. There's these two buildings that have been here. Well, not just here. These buildings have been on the server for like 2 seasons, right? I built these back in that season where there was an island in the middle, and then Lemon settled there and everyone settled around it. And another building that was here for quite a long time was this, that's supposed to be like an inn. And I was gonna put out rooms so people could buy them. but I got too lazy to make the inside. You guys aren't saying anything. It feels like a museum. Just quietly hearing it, like I'm saying anything of any importance.
Woke up at 3:30 for this, and I didn't have to. I'm tired.
That's true. That's true. I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Myth made little bugs. And Willow helped,
Yes.
I think. I don't know, I wasn't here.
Yes.
Willow
But
did help.
I did help.
yes, they made bugs and they look adorable. Did you just stop? Dude, you literally ruined it.
Lemon, I hate you! You destroyed, you smushed him!
But yeah, next building. This building was the one that was waiting to be built the longest. So much so that I built this building with an area to like just have random horses in here. But this area was made for my skeleton horse that died.
Oh.
Rest in peace.
I was riding with him, and then a skeleton shot him, and then another skeleton shot him, and then I tried to run away, and then a creeper blew him up. So yeah, now it's Carl's home. Carl came here from like 4,000 blocks away. Carl's chill. There's not much to say about it. Here's a cozy saloon. I can't speak much of this, but Willow can.
I decorated it.
Yes.
Ooh,
Carl.
very nice.
Come on, Carl.
Thank you.
Get in there.
Yo, I'm a great
Come on, boy. Come on. I'm ready to give up.
Oh, you
I didn't
want-
have
This
player
place
head,
is
so if
lovely.
you want to put your head on one of them, you can.
Yeah.
I did it. Bro, y'all passing this shit around? What the fuck? No smoking indoors. Well, I guess it is the 1800s.
It's a salute.
so- Anyway, next thing. Next door. Don't look back. Yeah, me too. I decorated this one. Look. I decorated while I was building the rest of the town.
Oh,
Ah, this is well decorated. I love the ambiance.
Yeah. I tried to give that cozier rustic feel.
yeah. Oh, I could definitely feel it.
But yeah, this house I built, it was one of the first houses I built, and it turned out awful, and I hated it for months, and then I stopped and redid it completely. And the way I did it, I just kind of used this, I don't know how to describe it, but pretty much after I designed this, I designed every single house after different. Also, there are monsters nearby. Carl, stop it. If you do that, we're all...
Oh no! Oh no!
He's so lucky I died early in the week and don't have my bow anymore. Or a gun. That's what real cowboys use. But I'm only pretending I'm only Minecraft cowboy. I can't do that. But yeah, here's the little... there's this house that's just... It's just a house. There's nothing to talk about this. This is supposed to be like a little water treatment station near the water tower.
I thought this. Yeah, the shit
Oh
house.
no, our houses are smaller and grosser. This is pretty much my favorite build here. This little shop. There's not the inside, don't check. But I really put a bunch of things. I like this little edge that I put on the top, separating the two. Like the slabs from the trapdoors. And there's church for you infidels. In case you wanna get clean with the
Carl
Lord.
not included.
What not included?
Carl.
The Carl is never included. I made this little wagon for the farm. There's a farm, there's a barn, there's a windmill. That windmill was so hard to build. because of the little shapes,
good.
and for them to not touch each other, it was really annoying, but I'm really proud of how it turned out. There's a little tool shed, and back here there's an outhouse. In case you guys are really in need of it. Oh wait, someone stole my toilet paper. I looked up if they had toilet paper in the Wild West, and the best result I got is they used sand and moss.
Oh yeah.
So I put some moss carpet in there, but it probably broke or something. Here guys, come on, check it out. Oh, he left. No, Carl! And well, I guess last, there's the train. Let's go to the train. Whee! This is the noise cowboys make. Whee!
Is it?
Yeah. You've never met a cowboy, you don't know.
I can confirm. No, I have.
Nuh-uh, you have? Does that mean yes or no?
I mean, yes.
And here's the train. I feel like I could have done it better if I had more time, but given I did this in like 1 or 2 hours, I'm really glad with how it came out.
You did this in 1 or 2 hours, really?
Yeah.
That's very nice.
I put the rails as actual rails because, well, not the moment I was designing it, I knew it wasn't gonna happen, but I still have the kind of the expectation that don't go in there, mobs can spawn in there. But yeah, I put rails because I kind of still have the expectation that we'll do the train station thing, where we can go to one another's houses. Oh, Tubbs just got here. Tubbs lost the whole door. Oh, they can still be around, right? Because this was literally the last thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, directly for the people who are helping me here, but indirectly for everyone who's like looking on Discord and just hanging out. I couldn't have done this shit. Like, I wouldn't have had the break of like creative block without you guys. So thanks everybody. So that's a big ass motorcycle going near my window while I'm being emotional. That's great. Yeah, but thanks so much everybody, because
Yeah.
if there wasn't people here kind of egging me on or just hanging out and seeing the progress updates, yeah, I wouldn't have finished it. So thank you.
Yeah.
And thank Tubbs wherever they are.
For really being here.
They'll always be in our hearts. Dead as fuck, I think. Everyone say it.